Hey, what's up guys? Glue here, come back to a new video. Today's video playing Orianna in the mid lane versus Nico. Well actually, looking at the team comp's really weird. They don't really have a tank. Darius will tank decently well. But they don't have like a Mundo or a Nautilus or anything like that. A lot of damage on their team, so if they do get ahead early, they probably will win the game quickly. No one on their team was really late game, was there? Not really. Nico can be if she gets a good ult off. Caitlyn's kind of a mid game champ, I'm pretty sure. Early mid, not too much late. I have a feeling that's a joke on Mid Beast's account. His account used to be, I'm not sure if it still is, enter key removed. But yeah, so if we don't lose early, I think we win the game overall. Oh no, it is Nico mid. I just remembered. She can transform. That always confuses me the first time, and then it gets boring. Even though I do play Nico a fair bit, it still confuses me. So this is currently 9.9, and in 9.7, I believe it was, they were planning on buffing Orianna, and then they decided against it weirdly. And I'm not too sure as to why, but would be interesting to see why they didn't nerf her, because she's not too good early. I should have just stepped out of that. Yeah, mana's pretty much been a big issue with Orianna. And the early game of Orianna's not too great from what I'm aware, but as the game goes on, Orianna gets into quite a nice position, as many mid laners do, especially control mages. I don't believe control mages are really in the greatest spot either. Maybe Malzahar is, but not Orianna. Xerath is to an extent, but he's not like a pro played thing. A lot of them are assassins. They're playing really cool. He read me my book there. It's not good that we've already given over a kill. Especially with it being an Ezreal. Ezreal's usually pretty safe. So he must have overextended without his E. Which is very, very possible. We got it? Yeah, we did. Awesome. Yeah, so I believe the buffs were to the Q and the W, just like 10 damage per level on your Q, and I'm not sure what the W was, but they never came to fruition, which is a little sad. Would have loved for her to get a bit of a buff. Nico is topside still? No, she's not. Okay, so she got out of there pretty fast. So Nico's kind of weird as well. You don't want to stand opposite to her. You want to always stand in the same kind of side as her if you can. Unless you think the jungler is going to be there. There we are. So I'm not trying to use my Q too much. I'm not trying to use my W too much, I mean. Trying to use my Q more. Because my W diminishes my mana way too much. It's only good if you're going to be using it in actual fights. sound of the Hecarim scared me then. I'm not used to having Hecarims on my team. Hecarim's in a nasty spot right now. He's well and truly too strong. And as the game goes on, he just gets stronger and stronger. So we'll have to see if he can stay in a position, like stay ahead or equal. Because I don't think the Elise is going to be able to do as much. As you can see, I'm not looking for any fights whatsoever. You can see that I'm just sitting back. I don't want to fight. I don't have the mana to fight. I'm trying to stay in line with the Nico. Trying to dodge her root as well, because if she lands a root, I do take quite a bit of damage. I'm just gonna do the quick combo there. Nico is moving a little bit. Oh, she's staying in lane, which is good. I wasn't sure if she was, that was a clone first of all. Because that quite commonly does become the thing, is she's cloned and she's roaming, but once they change path, then you know they're not. Alright, I'm just going to back. I have enough of my lost chapter right now, and it's not going to hurt if we do. Alright, so get that refillable and a control ward. It's actually a really nice back early. So that's good to see from us. Lanes aren't going too bad. Top's doing really well in consideration to dying once. Bot's going well in consideration to dying once as well. Jungler could be doing a little bit more, I feel, but I do understand that we don't really have some good gank assistance with our team. You look at me, I can only provide a slow. I don't have CC. Neither does top. Bottom does, but it requires them to actually go into their face, and that's pretty risky with a Caitlyn because she can poke you quite early, as well as Lux does. It does have the ability to root. So that was pretty obvious there.
The ball is impatient.
I'm just going to quickly check if they have any duos. So I feel like they're mid and supported duo. Okay. Now, there's no duos from what I can see on Professor.
An ally has been slain.
It's like a high silver, low gold. Wait, high gold, low silver. It's the other way around. That's Nico for sure.
Time ticks away.
He didn't hit the champ, he hit the minion. That's sad. Because if he hit the actual Nico, then we would have almost certainly killed her, because I have ult.
Motivating.
So, big thing for Orianna is just using your Q more than your W. Your W for like actual fights, but try not to use it too much for farming until you do have your lost chapter or some form of magic regen. So even a tier would be decent. Once I do get my boots, I took boots as, yeah, I did. So once I do have my boots, then we should be pretty safe in lane. So I'm still ahead in farm. I'm just doing my thing. I was hoping that she was going to go towards the... pushed in a little bit. Will he be okay? I should be, yeah. I am on my way though. Nope, no need. Oh shit.
This is
Okay, so we did get a kill out of that. That was actually too close for my liking. This bot lane is going to be our issue. He's a one-trick pony for Ezreal as well, which just doesn't make sense at that point.
why are they running?
Missed cannon. That's sad. I really wish I didn't. So yeah, bot's getting melted. Alright, now time to back, or do I want to stay for a little bit longer? I probably can. I'll be level 10 sooner.
This is a fun game.
I had to flash, which is not what I wanted. Oh, he didn't have ult. I was gonna say he should have ulted in, but he didn't have it.
Rampage.
Alright, by the time I'm back, I'll have my thing. Is that another death? Yep. Is she a Smurf?
Winding.
Wonder. 24 games played with a 33% win rate. That doesn't seem too much like a Smurf usually. 25% win rate. Or 33. So she's lost a fair few of her games. Which is good for us to see actually. I am ahead of her right now. Because I do have my Ludens, so I do have more damage if I play it correctly. She has more damage with just sustain. I can't. Not what I want. That's actually probably going to be my tower gone.
Enemy killing spree.
God, yeah, they're just snowboard now.
10 ticks away.
This isn't good. I think this might be just game, as I said earlier. Bot struggled way too hard for some reason. It doesn't make sense for bot to struggle as hard as I did. I doubt that is actually mid-base, but the TL there and enter key damage is pretty common for him. So I don't think it is, but unless he's doing another series of like climb to
We go.
Challenger again. He does that quite often. I'll have a look at his channel later and see if that is, but...
Rampage.
I think we should just call it here if we can.
Enemies are unstoppable.
I didn't even get that kill. But I did stop the herald, so that's always a plus, I guess. Oh god. Bot's just not there. Neither is our jungle. It's disappointing. He's not a jungle main at all, so I'd have to say that he just wasn't comfortable with it. Which I think that's pretty much been all my games lately. I don't know if people are just queuing up as roles that they aren't used to, or if it's legitimately just what I feel seems to be a little bit too harsh. Because I'm getting placed in my role pretty much every time. And it's not like I have any mark against my name on League. I'm not part of any creator partnership or anything with them. So, yeah. I don't see why I'd be getting my character, like my lane that I want, and others aren't. So, it just doesn't really make a lot of sense.
This is a fun game.
Would love to kill this. Caitlyn for it.
Your turn.
It's not gonna happen.
An enemy has been slain.
That's good that they did get a kill top.
Gawk at this! It's okay if you're impressed.
That was a really bad engage. Come on, Vlad, what are you doing?
Winding.
Vlad should be working with the team at this point. He's just not winning the 1v1. He's not really doing much. I'm gonna go for... Where's it called? This. Morello.
The ball
Just want the
is
sheer
in
damage
motion.
at this point. He doesn't have ult. You're not getting away from me, buddy. Oh, what the heck is that build? That's a really old build. Shirelli is. Okay. That build hasn't been good for like a season. I don't know. I don't know if that's a normal build he goes. Just have a look quickly. Does he normally do this?
We go. Enemy
Yeah,
killing spree.
decently often. That was a bad ult, but it was a zoning ult. I'm not gonna worry about that ward. That was a big gold influx for me though. Because what, did I get 4 kills there? I got that one. Yeah, I got 4 there. So you can now see that I'm actually becoming a champion.
This is very exciting.
And that's why I think that she probably needs buffs. Um, 2706. Jeez, I'm the only one doing okay on this team. Which I don't know. It's starting to become a trend. Maybe I just have to try and get a duo partner. At least he's going tanky. I do wish that Vladimir would be with us though. Another shutdown, good. Oh, wow. If they can kite that out, I'm happy, but okay, we actually won that fight. Take the tower. Oh. Cool, zoned him. You're going for a Zonya's next just because a lot of their damage is so bursty. I'd prefer living. I'm gonna change my ward as well. Alright, so just gonna sell both of those.
Why are you running?
Alright, cool. He did ward that, which is nice. So we should know when they're doing Baron. They are walking towards it.
This is a fun game.
Oh. Oh, that was a perfect game going there for me. Oh, turret targeted the wrong one. Unlucky. Yeah, Ezreal's really bad at his champ and he's a one trick, which is really sad. That's not Baron, which is nice. Because she's backing. I'm gonna say See, I don't know. I'm a bit far behind for that item. It's been between Rabadons and... I'm going to go Rabadons. I'm going to buy a potion. Because I feel the next team fight kind of decides the game at this point. And then we'll go from there. See, this guy's actually usually pretty good at his... Ezreal. So, I don't know what's happened in this game. Either he's just not dueling. If I sat down and analysed, I probably could see what he's doing differently. I don't know. Do we really want that though? We can Baron. 100% Baron. They're missing 3 of their members. We're pulling this back. He's gonna carry. Unless Darius can 1v5, which he can. Do we have smite? Yeah, we do. Alright, well that's how we lose. Huh.
An ally has been slain. We go. Ticks away.
He missed his smite. She didn't burst it. He just missed his smite. That's what happened there. Damn, this guy is actually really toxic considering he's 2 and 6, 1 and 6 or 2 and 6? 1 and 6, even worse. Even with all this like work,
This is very exciting.
I don't know. It's not working. Right now it's not. If the Vlad can pull together some items, I think we win the late. I think we still win it. Just whether we can get to it faster as anything. I do have my elixir still, so trying to save that one a little bit because I don't want to waste it. We do win team fights if we play them correctly. If I land the big ults and Vlad lands a big ult, actually we just wombo combo. If we can do that, then we're good. If we can't, we lose. It's I think pretty much as simple as that with our team fights. That took way too long to give vision. See, they don't have the front line, which is good for us. So none of them are really safe. Weirdly, Darius isn't ahead considering Vladimir is so far behind. Usually they go hand in hand, but not in this case. That might be Nico. If she doesn't use any abilities, I'm saying it's Nico.
Yes, I am a weapon.
My mana's low again. I've been trying to stop the push and destroy my mana pool, which is not what we want. Where the heck is it? It's cool. I think we just give it up. He was a bit too early there. I didn't expect him to steal it though, that's for sure. Just going bot side to take this farm.
This is a fun game.
We just really need to stick together. I'm well and truly our best option to keep us here. You can see they're not confident in taking us on. So we're just stalling. Does anyone have teleport? That should be the Ezreal taking that for sure. No, that's not that side. Come on, mate. I get why he's doing it, because Baron's meant to come out up in 30 seconds. Oh god, this bloody phone.
Go. Time tick tick.
This wasn't in a good position there. Alright, final that phone's over. If it does it again, I'm putting it on hold. Again, just doing the work. I don't trust our team taking Barons, let's just take towers.
Very exciting.
Get out of there, please. Alright, control wards. We're getting into the late stage of the game, so I'm the only one that's doing it, but everyone should be stocking up on control wards, just trying to fight for vision. Oh, that should be a flash out, which is nice.
Motivating.
Oh, I think so. He's dead. That's Baron. God knows what's up with our team here.
Why are they running?
Okay. They're not taking Baron, which they probably should have. They probably can still take it. I'm just going to provide the pressure that we need to try and stop it. They're not doing it. It's not going to be that one. Okay, so now we have vision. that Infernal? Oh, no, Elder, I mean. This is going to be down to the wire, I'd say. She has a lot of life still now. I think we should just back off.
The forest is angry.
That's death.
Killing spree.
We have to go take that now. Them engaging on us is probably going to hurt them more than... That's game. Oh, that was really close.
A summoner has disconnected.
So Vlad never actually did anything this game. He never carried. Like, he's 1-8-10. I'm the only one here that's doing anything remotely similar to carrying. Nah, it's over. Unlucky. This is really getting like that. It's incredibly disappointing. Wait for this to load. Now I can chuck it over. I don't know why I gave it to the Ezreal. I probably should give it to Tarek. He's actually half decent. I got an S- in our team and we lost. Thanks. Actually, I'm kind of surprised my damage figures were so low. That game really came down to just whether I could land my ult, and it was really hard to land my ult when a Hecarim just did not know how to go in with my ball on him. That was... Wait, they didn't have a Darius? That's tilting. That is really annoying. I'm going to report this guy for leaving. I know technically he left late, but I just want him gone. I hate him. He annoyed me the whole time. Yeah, it was really just down to the Caitlyn, which was actually Ezreal's fault, which for whatever reason I decided to honor. I guess he was the least to be tilted in the team, so I'll give him that. But that game was all down to our bot lane losing, and that's about it. And us just not doing our one-bow combo. He went in without my ball, and I had to try and position my ball myself, which is really, really hard when I do have a Hecarim that should be doing that for me. But yeah, But yeah, if you guys enjoyed the video, hit that like button. If you didn't want to come to the like button, you catch any more of my content, hit that subscribe button. I'll see you guys next time.